You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert hurt you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody. Can I preach on?
This is the fastest way to flood.
Oh, no, 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 no. Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo. Sweet, strong, and true, with Douglas fire in their hearts. The body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona the bona, the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, champion, champion. Trinidad champion, champion. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever, for whatever, we moving up, straight to the top, top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Change has finally come. We fix the TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build the TNT. You and see we'll get it done. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. So whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shake with TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow with TNT. You and see we'll get rid of it. Up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. We say, so whatever.
UNC will get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Mr. Special hello to all WZYE 95.1 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with yours truly, Professor Warshid and Uncle Tommy, right here on the leading station, the number one station for Trinidad and Tobago News, WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share alive, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And that's how we start the thing.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement. grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. It's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Let me say a pleasant welcome to my pal, the young man himself, Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, how are you going?
Very good, thank you, Walstradamus. How are you today, Professor?
Today is a marvelous day, man. Marvelous. Of course, you know, I had to give the people what I did something or didn't do something. So today I did 6 miles, Tommy.
Great.
In about 46 minutes.
What?
Right? So today was an easy day. You know, when you go out there and you gain your height, Tommy. And after the first lap, after the first 200, you know things go be good.
Smooth sailing.
Have a good day. You know, and then sometimes after the first 200, you gotta dig deep to finish. But today was a nice, easy day. Easy day. When I finished that, I had 2
How are you doing with preparation for school?
How the preparation going?
For school.
You know, it's interesting you ask, right? I actually had to prepare from both of my classes to put kids in groups. You know, so like, we just have a group project. In global business, we have a group project. And they have to do a business plan. And I give them things about the Caribbean. Like form a sports academy in Tobago. You understand?
Yep.
By the time they finish my class, they know about Trinidad and Tobago. They know very well about Trinidad.
Great. That's great.
Yeah. So at Seton University, we put in Trinidad and Tobago on the map. And as they said to me, a little black boy from Chumaka, Clavantil. Imagine that?
Yeah.
A little black boy from Building 1, Apartment 21 from Chumaka, Clavantil.
Well, he was little. He ain't little no more.
No, well, you know, that's a good thing, a little black boy. I like how that is so. You know, Ed used to tell me, Ed Semper used to say, But Slim, why you always tell yourself you're some little black boy from Chumaka Claventil? Why you always say about Chumaka? Eh? Why? I said, Bread, you from Coquier, is Coquier village?
Yeah.
You from Coquier village in San Fernando. I don't tell you, you can't say you from Coquier village in San Fernando. But I wonder why they name it Coquier village to me. Because it have plenty Coquier?
I don't know, maybe that plenty coconut tree.
Have plenty coconut tree?
I said maybe.
Okay, but that's interesting, you know. That's interesting. So Tommy, what's first in the chat today?
I got Monica Ramke soon.
Yeah, boy. Monica.
Who you got?
Yeah, Monica back on top, boy. Monica, girl. Monique. Oh, God. Monique gave Batos licks in the place.
Yeah, Batos get licks.
Licks all over your face. Who sing that song, Baron?
Yeah, licks
Yes. Licks in your waist, licks in your patent place. Batos, you get real licks, boy. It wasn't even close, Batos. And Batos was trying for a 2 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Batos, boy. And one of them, woman is boss, you know. No joke. Eh?
Yep.
Woman is boss. So, of course, folks, Monica Ramke soon was first. Good morning, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and chat. Have a great day, everyone. Then Batos was next.
Then Uranus.
Yeah, Batos said good morning to Monica. Then Uranus, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Warshik, and Uncle Tommy. Blessed and productive day to you both. Yeah. So, yeah, Tommy, I was telling you that for my class now, I was to make up 5 groups in one class and 3 groups in another class. So I had to put students in class, you know, to kind of balance it off. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a good time doing that. And now I had to put that up so people gonna know what class they're in, what group they're in. You know, so and then I have to get ready. I have to go and look over my syllabus and get ready and all kind of thing. It's easy. But it's nice work. Kevin George. Good night to all in the village. Good night to you, Kevin George.
Yep.
Hafiz Mohammed. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy. Sheet bless. All right. Look, Bullsong.
Bullsong bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tonight.
Yeah. You bright-eyed. You know Cookie I no more. Enough in listening to the Cookie Eye station. He bright and bushy eye tonight. He separate them, but yeah.
Yep.
Like what happening in the PNM but what happening in the PNM Tommy is like a separation, but Tommy,
yep.
you think that have anything to do with how it just happened just so I mean, is it coming back to haunt the PNM for?
That's been festering for a while.
It's been festering for a while?
Yeah, been festering. And like Mr. Ford said, the lack of leadership is what make it boil over.
But I hear that a press conference and the political leader wasn't there.
She
Folks,
wasn't there?
Huh?
Was she there?
I heard she wasn't there. So folks,
You surprised?
what do you mean? What do you mean if I surprised me? You having the PNO having a press conference with such an important matter and the political leader is absent? Even if she in Carnival, in Grenada Carnival partying, she could have come in virtually.
Well,
right?
That's if she takes advantage of the virtual platforms.
No, but somebody could have whispered in her left ears when she take out the red Balize plug and tell she, you know you could be there virtually. It go look good enough. Just don't put on your costume when you're appearing.
That's what that was the chairman's job to whisper in her ear that she has to be there.
Why you come on and tell me? Why you think you go whisper in she is?
Uh-huh.
know the optics that she absent is good optics for them. That's the kind of optics they want, you know.
Yeah, well, they finish anyway.
I mean, I know this. I don't disagree.
Order is divine.
Yeah, the order is divine. Correct, is it? Mr. Waffler, welcome.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
To
Same
all
to you.
and sundry.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
Hello, Cole, you still there?
You know, the hell is wrong with you, man?
Oh.
Hola, welcome. Hola, you on the line?
Beware of Greeks bearing gifts. I'm sure you're familiar with that tune. Welcome, he says to me, welcome. And the same thing Dracula does say before he kill you. Welcome. I bid you welcome. Eh? You know, I was coming to do a boat ride. Hey, Uncle Tommy, you know, you had a boat ride the other day. I was coming to do a boat ride. And they say, welcome. And the boat ride, I say, my intelligence network tell me, they say, hey, Ron will be there. Ron, the guy from Virginia, he'll be there. And I say, you know what? My intelligence network tell me, boy, you go on that boat ride. Either you will get thrown overboard or walk the plank on the port side or starboard. And you know who will put me on port side, right? Right? That go be the flipping. Oh, sorry. That go be the P&M, the P&M people. Who your partner? The reason why I called today, you cannot shock me. You, Mr. Wolf. You, Mr. Anslim. So the P&M people, when I get me on your partner, coming to you just now, but I tell you, it was either the port side, the P&M would have put me over, or starboard, the UNC people would have put me over on. So I say I will lie on the stern of the ship. But anyway, so I thought nothing good comes out of the P&M. You're confusing people, you know. Okay. I mean, you're good. That was the mayor himself, right, Mr. Mayor? That was Ashton Ford he had on Sunday.
Yeah, it was Ashton Ford.
Yep.
And that's a good partner, boy.
Yeah, I'm a partner. Listen.
So wait. You see now, you've been listening to me then, or what? You've been taking lessons from listening to other shows and stuff. Well, no, because I thought that anybody in the P&M, they brainwashed, they brainless. And, you know, P&M to that dead and all that. You don't think Mr. Ford is one of those?
Boss.
I mean,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead, Al.
You see me? Yeah. I don't like you, you know.
Like me? No. I deal with everybody.
I have friends in all the parties. And if me and you is friends, right? Our politics is our politics. Our politics is different from our friendship. So I know like you, who only having one set of friends in the P&M alone, undercover P&M.
Yeah, you see, there you
undercover P&M. You understand? And don't want to tell people it's P&M. You're afraid to tell people it's P&M. Me have no problem telling people it's UNC.
I am TNT.
Yeah, P&M.
That's what I am.
P&M.
P&M TNT.
You know, you don't song like Pierce Ray Tutu wearing Robinson. You know the fellow that wears Ray Tutu?
PS2, that fraud.
But you know, hey, Waffler, even if you somebody that agree with you, that fella is a real that fella, you see when you go to the bathroom and you sit on the toilet, only thing that's there going is perfume and flowers, you know. You know what I mean? He don't have spray no Lysol on it, no. You understand? When he leave that toilet, it's smelling like perfume and flowers, boy. You understand? It's the best perfume you ever let go.
Yeah, boy.
But anyway, people could say that about me too. So I don't talk about PS. They might say that about me. Yeah, it does. PS. Hey, when I get a chance, watch your man Facebook page. You will believe that fella, he and Gary Griffith is first cousins. One is
no.
One is
Gary's
Noah,
a different.
no, one is Noah number 1 and one is Noah number 2. I know who is Noah number 2.
Nah. Don't put Captain Griffith in such categories, man. Come on, man. It's far from that. He can't be in Captain Griffith. Yes, I know he's a bit. His mouth is put him in trouble. His mouth will put him in trouble, you know, and he just said, but
he's Noah's son. He knows everything.
Oh God.
He born on the Noah's Ark. You know, when they were taking the animals and on the Noah's Ark, right? They tell him he couldn't come on. You know, he jump on. He jump on the Noah's Ark.
Oh, jeez, boy. You know, we used to say something outside McDill Air Force Base down there. We used to say, you know what, boy, with friends like all you, who needs Hamas and Al Qaeda, boy? Yeah, with friends like you guys. All right.
Thank you, man.
Correct is right. Later.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
All right. Yeah, Tommy.
Yep.
Tommy, you got a chance. No, they got a chance. Or they must go to place Red to 2 in. So, after I went after him, Tommy, with all this PNM propaganda, if you see him now, boy, trying to go on the other side now and attack the PNM now. You know, I mean, it's simple, Tommy. You can't be half pregnant. You have to pick a side. If you're on the red side and you're defending the red, defend the red by any means necessary. But when they go after you and they expose you, right, for your PNM to wearing ways, you start to do like the waffle. You start to waffle. I think, you know how I feel happened to me? I feel the waffler give him some of that Aunt Jemima syrup to put on the waffles. I feel so. I feel so. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Blessed evening, bro, Uncle T.
Same to you,
everybody.
Blessed evening, man.
I just want to come in just to settle my mind a little bit.
Okay.
If the PNM demonstrate that kind of language this evening, right?
Yeah.
That they ostracize one of the MP.
Oh, God, boy.
That goes to show how much they love black people, you know. So, if they had an issue with the man airing the thing out in the public and they didn't want it, right? You think they would have come out in the public and ostracize him like the way that they ostracize him this afternoon?
But Mr. Intellectual, let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question. Did he really expect anything different after how they treated his father?
Well, I don't think that he would have expected anything different. But to demonstrate what the former said, right? The Cosa Nostra, we keep each other's secret.
Right.
If you break the code of secrecy, right, we're going to kill you politically.
I hear that. I hear all of that.
Right?
Yes.
So actually what they're doing is they're resting a dagger in the man back, in his throat, in his head, and any way that they could stab him.
But Mr.
Because
Intellectual,
not one. Okay.
do you expect anything different from them as far as he is concerned after the way you just? I hear you about killing them politically and the Cosa Nostra and all of that. But you think he really expect them to treat him differently? You feel so?
As I said, no. I don't think that he expected anything different. But he had an agenda, and I don't know if he fulfilled his agenda and he looking to get out, or he has something more than what they might be anticipating, right? And he probably have a ace up his sleeve. I don't know. But the thing is, when I hear him talk, right, that they are such a solid party. And they don't have no internal wrangling and all this kind of thing. You see how the lies and them sort of pop up now. And this other thing. But what is so strange, right? That none of the media, the fourth estate, right, hung down anybody in the PNM where this dispute is about. But if it was the UNC and they had any little dispute with any MP, guys, watch me. That would have been front page,
Every day.
back page,
Every day.
middle page.
Every day. Morning, noon, and night.
Morning, noon, and night.
Yep.
So you see how the fourth estate failing the country,
Yep.
failing the nation, and they still want to stand up and say that they representing the people.
People say,
All
people
these
say.
fellas-
What do people say? Yeah, that's what thing called the people say. What do people say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, Pro, I don't want to stay too long.
Yeah.
Again, my issue is the hypocrisy of these people and to come out and say what they're saying, right? And telling the MP for San Fernando, right, that he ought not to do what it is them doing.
You playing glass house,
So,
you shouldn't throw stone.
Yeah. No, what the thing is, they're telling him, do as I say, but not as I do.
Correct.
You understand? And I just hope that the people could recognize. Well, I don't expect those how did us call them? Like the couple of them that we have on the chat here.
PNM
who
till they're
always-
dead. The PNM till they're
Yeah.
dead. The PNM till they're dead.
Yeah, who don't see nothing wrong
No,
with
them
that
don't.
kind of behavior.
Nah, them don't see nothing wrong.
But let us see everything else wrong about the 6.5 of them. But they can't see nothing else. You understand? Anyhow, I take up enough
Thank you,
time.
man.
Let me give somebody else a chance. Have a blessing, and gentlemen.
Yeah, thanks to the call, Mr. Hill.
Thank you. Same to you, my friend.
Could you imagine the PNM Women's League coming out and condemning Brian Manning? You believe that? The PNM Women's League? You know?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Them didn't have one word about Star Sabga. But them coming out and going after Brian Manning. And listen, me and Carrie no water for Brian Manning. Pinal, turn on your TV. Turn on your TV, Pinal.
Turn on your TV for me, please.
That's how I answer the phone with Pinal. Turn on your TV.
You know, we're not brief with Brian, but you just...
Yeah, go ahead, Pinal.
Yeah, this is Pinal here.
Yeah.
The problem Trinidad and Tobago having with this CARICOM Prime Minister and the PNM backbiters is a natural phenomenon that if the dollar is so underestimated, if they squeeze Trinidad and Tobago and they utilize Trinidad and Tobago money, they would be rich. They would operate in a corporation that the Trinidad government and our president will say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. And these people trading on the money and they can't smell it, they can't see it. You're looking for a friend. Tell me who is your friend. Both of them fed up, flock together. What's the whole Caribbean? They have one head fighting Trinidad and Tobago Treasury. 99% of them in Trinidad offices. They know Trinidad business more than they know the small country business. They know the treasury more than they know their own treasury. One, they get a hurricane, they send 2 containers Trinidad and Tobago money for him in St. Vincent. 2 container money, a little bit of money. That's how they estimate Trinidad and Tobago government as little petty. We are no petty. If Trinidad and Tobago only pull out of the market, they're staggering. The minister them in Trinidad and Tobago bank the money in them small countries, taking the aid and boost them. Their aid and boost them, they're losing the money. Some went in the monetary fund and they lost the billions because they didn't work for it, they didn't care damn. This is how this country running. If you investigate this, what I see, it's solid background right through. This must bear in mind that what I seen, they had to follow. No little 18 years boy and 20 years boy read a history book and feel they know Trinidad. We are the old folks in Trinidad and Tobago. We know what's going through our country. It started from Eric Williams, the $18 million gun John Holloran. He's going to build a mansion in some next state. They never lock you up and keep it coming right down until this present day. You all have a nice night. Thank you.
Thank you, Pinal. Pinal, thank you very much. Pinal, defender Colbert.
Thank you, Pinal.
Alistair Colbert. Yeah, boy, defender Pinal, boy. So when we answer the phone now, we have to say, welcome, turn on your TV. I say, defender, welcome.
Greetings, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Greetings.
Same to you, my friend.
In prosperity, your friends know you. In adversity, you know your friends. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, I don't know who go vex with me for what I'm say, but I'm not feeling sorry for Brian Manning, you know.
No, I'm feeling sorry.
Brian Manning was one out of the 9 who voted for Stuart Young in Tobago. He wanted to hoist Stuart Young on top of on this country.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling sorry for him. 1, 2, Wall Street, as I told you before, anybody interfered, you and Uncle Tommy, I never meet all you face to face yet. I am picking up a fight with all you. So imagine if a man do my father something.
Yeah.
I want to repeat what I say in Wall Street.
Yeah.
I never met your Uncle Tommy yet in my life. But anybody interfered earlier, I picking up a personal fight. Much less if a man interfered with my father.
Correct.
So I cannot feel sorry for Brian Manning. No way, no time, no day.
Defender,
sorry.
What did I say? What, something with fleas? If it's something with fleas.
If you play with the dogs, you get bitten by the fleas.
Okay. Okay.
If you play with the goat and the sheep too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want to hear nothing about Brian Manning because you know why I get that feeling, Uncle Tommy, on Wall Street? PNM is playing this riding off. I know it's truth, but they are riding off with this, riding this along because to hide from Balize House.
To hide the receipt, to continue to hide, take the receipts out of the news.
Wall Street, how nobody yet can find out who owned Wood Green.
Not yet, nobody.
Which was registered in 2020. And get $191 million contract in less than 4 years.
I will pick that up. I will see you.
We need to know who owns this company.
What's it called? Wood Green or Wood what?
Wood Green.
Yeah.
That is what I want to know. Because this, I find this trying to distract me from why the PNM is not producing any documents for Balize House. But before I go Wall Street, I got a little S on my red buddy. Yeah, they say all the people who get run from Balize House look at the former alliance right now. Aisha Wells, Brian. Watch it later.
Oh God. Aisha, hey, Tommy, your girl back in the dance, boy. Tommy, she gone back, boy. Nah, defender. I don't believe that. Tommy, I believe Aisha gone back. I don't believe so. But Tommy, you know what Jack Warner say, right? Remember what he said again? Remember what he said? Or yesterday? Yesterday was yesterday, today is today. I wonder if that's why Aisha was using. Nah, defender. Defender, I ain't feel Aisha going back there. I ain't feel so. But defender, if I know you know because you're on the ground. I think Tommy frozen, boy. Tommy, you're frozen? Yeah, folks, Tommy frozen. Yeah, boy, Aisha, boy. Yeah, nah. this is, you know, this man said it good about the PNM, you know. Really and truly. He said it.
What you said about Aisha?
Or, you hear the culture about Aisha? They say some people forming a new alliance. And they call Aisha Wells' name in the alliance.
Because she gonna call to defend herself.
Eh?
She will call in and defend herself. Don't worry.
I know defend that are real good information. Oh God. Hey, this is what going on with the PNM, man.
Oh, you cook. Oh, you cook.
They get that directly from the Oh God. Folks, we're gonna take a quick break. It's in the village with Professor Warshit, Uncle Tommy, and you right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're gonna take a quick break. Don't forget, folks, on the video, join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. We'll be right back. Don't go to
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
From the treasury, corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security, me and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, me and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead. They support us mourning and crying, funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving, me and them dead. Condolences to the Balize, SIEP, no more pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead. Tell them Kamala say, we and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead. When the carrot come leaders, hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake. B&M dead, dead, dead. The Red Party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, P&M dead. Petro train workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rowley was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expect it to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stewarty. I don't care for he. P&M.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Y'all can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
This PNM till a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And again, you can reach us at 973-868-1444. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good night to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. How are you gents today?
We are doing splendid.
Pretty good.
Marvelous and wonderful.
So the PNM had a busy weekend, the propagandists.
A busy weekend.
And I saw you have a video of the chief scout, Gary Aboud. With the chief scout, Gary Aboud. There were several others.
I'll call him tonight again, see if he's sleeping.
Yeah, but let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
And I think I should, I don't know, I'll send you, I'll download and send you a video here, because I get it straight from a man who in Tongue.
Yeah.
I from South, but I get it from a man from Tongue. Yeah. Now here we're going on with that Queen's Park, Savannah. Yeah. Now, you see that Bailey Bridge showing you there?
Yeah.
Right. You know, you have a lot of drains that going across.
Correct.
Right. So what they're doing there is a temporary. Those Bailey bridges could move, right?
Yeah, it's a temporary.
And they're paving no road or paving or making no road as such.
Right.
They're using aggregate. Right, so when they're ready to move, that moving, they have equipment to move that. Right. So it have no big structure there or anything like that, right? But the reason for that, the main reason for that, the North Stand. You know, Carnival next year will be a short season, right?
Right.
Right. So instead of breaking down the North Stand, which will be in October, and that will incur taxpayers are roughly around 5 million to 6 million to break it down. Yeah. Break it down in October to put it back up, which don't make sense. Yeah. So we're talking about $12 million of saving by having it up and using this temporary diversion that they're going to make there. Yeah. So they're saving 12 million of taxpayers' money by not breaking it down and putting it back up. So all this hullabaloo and Aboud and Dini's Demin and all of them creating over there is just poor tata, rubbish.
PNM propagandists. PNM propagandists.
Yes.
That is what they are.
The only damage could happen to the Queen's Park Savannah if we have heavy rainfall.
boss.
Right?
If you put sand on top of grass, and when the water washes away the sand, the grass grow back.
But yes. So they only create a lot of hype and misleading the public. Right? That's what they're doing. And you know the PNM not too good in maths. Right? If they were there, that's $12 million will be spent. And that money could have been better utilized to feed poor people or communities that desire such funds.
Yeah.
Or even children who for meals and and laptops and that $12 million could be better utilized for that.
Yeah.
Right? Under the PNM. So I send them a call and tell them that because I start to laugh, I start to laugh when I saw that. I say, oh my God. And they just creating confusion and strife. That's all. That's what the PNM good for. And all of that is to get away from that Balize house issue,
Balize receipt. To get away from the
Balize receipt. All of that diversion of there, you see they try to create there. The Balize house is causing that.
That ain't working here tonight.
Well, no, sir. No. We want to see the receipts.
Want the receipt.
In fact, you should have a campaign on your station there. We'll follow.
Yeah,
we want to see the receipts.
I don't make a song for that. We want to see the receipts. We go make a song.
Nice.
See the receipts. Yeah.
All right. Good. So you want to take care?
Yeah, man.
Take care.
Tommy, let me call my partner, Gary Abu, and see you go pick up people. Don't be sleeping.
Mr. Propagandist?
No, Gary. Let me see if Gary go pick up his phone. I feel you go pick it up this time. Gary not sleeping this time. I feel you go pick up his phone. God, Gary, you God, I have faith in you. Tommy, I'm losing plenty of my friends, boy.
Wow.
What is that one? Why you do so?
Gary avoiding your calls.
Every time I call before, Gary used to pick up my call,
You call from another number.
I got a call from a different number. Gary's no immigration. It's not the US Embassy calling about a visa. Oh boy. Gary, boy. Gary, why? I'm asking Gary, why you not taking my call? Oh God. I'm asking Gary, why you not taking your friend call? Oh God. Gary, you ain't taking my call on a sudden, boy.
Wow.
Yes, tell me why I'm losing friends, boy. I'm losing friends in high places.
It looks that way.
Something wrong, boy. Something wrong. Yeah, Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good evening to you, Professor and Uncle Tommy.
Good evening to you, man.
Then what a friend we have in Jesus.
What a friend we have. Yeah, what a friend we have.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy. You see, he walk friend in high places, but me and you will be friend on the ground when he coming back down. Because I want to tell him, Gary, pack it up. Professor, remember Gary say he leaving Trinidad and he going to, he pack it up.
He say he going?
So, but anyone you say, he feels, he like to, he'll pack up a movie business. They're moving on. I don't know. I think in the last time when I talked to him, man, he said, Trinidad is not like how he did, and he'll move on. He'll close, move everything else. So, if I moving out. So, but you see, Professor, is a lucky thing. Uncle Tommy and me is your friend, and Jesus is we friend.
Okay.
So, what a friend we have with Jesus. So, Uncle Tommy,
yes.
You see, I'll let you talk about it when you put up. Professor, I'll call back because I see you're going to do something we're going to talk about. I'll call back. All right. In all fairness to you.
Yeah.
Right, take
So, folks, this young lady sent a message to Macaroni Pie Gonzalez. Tommy.
Yeah.
The PNM have imploded. They mash up like chili BB. They put them in a Vitamix. You know it's a Vitamix, Tommy? You know it's a Vitamix?
No.
Eh?
No.
A Vitamix is one of them top blender, boy. That's what I used to make my smoothie every morning.
Okay.
I tell all about my smoothie I just make, right?
Yes.
Yeah, every morning when I put a smoothie, I put some bananas in the chia seed, sunflower seed, cayenne pepper, all kind of thing in there, boy. People just say it's medicine. But take a listen to this young lady. She have it done.
Reporting live. Macaroni Pie, how are you? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? You could remember when you all sat there and watched 3 boys went to jail and a certain person daughter live in Canada free of charge. You all allowed her to fly out the country, but you want to question the commissioner of police. Why you don't study all the contracts you give a certain person in your area? Who benefited the most out of those contracts? Mr. Macaroni Pie. You need to tell the population the truth, because I know all your dirty little laundry, right? I wouldn't come like Arnold for you and give you insults, even though you deserve it. I will come with the facts. How much money in contracts they give away when it comes to WhatsApp projects? To a member of parliament. Let us talk. Who want to talk about racket? Your name is Mr. Racket itself. You're doing rackets with all genders. No, talk the truth. You can't hide behind your fancy suit and your tie, because that is just a facade for the public. We all know what you'll be doing behind curtains, but you want to come here and question people? I have to question everything about you. You need to relax and go to the court and answer for Balize House also, and answer for what contracts you give out in Wassa to a friend within your party. We know the information, we know the information. And you all treat your workers on them projects like dogs. You need to talk. All we hand out those contracts too. When it comes to the money, it wasn't trickling. You all don't like your own. You don't like your own. And I will tell you that. Have a blessed day, Trinidad and Tobago.
I tell you, if it's one thing that is consistent now about the PNM, and I've been saying it here from day one, and people saying, oh, hey, Wall Street, you hate black people, you don't like your own black people. It's the PNM who don't like the black people. It's the PNM who don't like black people. They don't like their own supporters. They don't.
They want nobody in the ranks to display any affection for black people.
Correct. Correct is right. Correct. Absolutely correct. Ms. Sandra Kusei's sister was given one too. Contracts left, right, and center for friends and family members, while the poor black disadvantaged people going further in the sub-basement, going from 17.3% to 26.3% of them living below the poverty line under the PNM. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Anderson. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night, all the callers, Texas Oliviers. Happy to see everybody on this Monday. Well, you see what happening now? We all MP and them Zico fans and them, they're hiding. They have nothing to say.
Hiding. Party in the corner. Hiding from Balize.
Because you know why? They hate from their own, one of their own, whose father was a member, and whose father have a pedigree, whose father was a PNM prime minister of this country. You understand? So they hate it from their own. So now they're starting to believe. Now they understand who was getting the contracts.
Yep.
They know understanding who was getting wealthier in this country for the past 10 years. So they're understanding now. So you see they're hiding now. So you know what they're going to come out with now? I'm not coming out with no press conference. And the Honorable Prime Minister ain't doing this. And you know they're going to look for poor Jason Shores. Irrelevant. You see they're talking about greenery and all of them, Savannah and all that. But why Abu don't come and make all the 1% invest $100 million and fix it up? If they like the environment so much. You see what's the funny thing, Mr. Hansen? It's the funny thing with politics. is that when they hear it from their own, they go believe. Because let me tell you something, when they used to talk about UNC, anything anybody say about UNC is true. Plant-like substance. And you understand, plant-like substance and this and that and all you know, and they'll still be talking about the fire and this and that. The wanna get free. You can travel anywhere you want to go. They spend $1 billion on Munilal for AMD, nothing. They bring SIP kit, they spend $60, $70 million, nothing. And all the rest of the money go into their friends, financiers, and people who don't look like them. Correct. So they understanding now, because it have more to come on. People going to make real videos now. Let me tell you something. As I tell you, they're going to put Aisha as the new leader. All right, guys, look on.
They say Aisha in the dark. What the fella say again, Tommy? Whatever we do in the dark, we could defend in the light.
The light.
Let me see. Where let me see where it. That's what he said. Whatever we do in the dark, we could defend in the light. Yeah? Whatever we do in the dark, we should be able to defend in the light. That's what the fella say, you know.
Yeah.
Let me see where I put it. I'll put it somewhere. Another one. Whatever we do in the dark, we should be able to defend in the light. Boy, let's think it easy. That's what the man say, you know. In the meanwhile, while I look for that, or did I delete it? I got deleted, boy. All right, I'm gonna look for it. But Tommy, I believe the bigger picture here is that. All right, let me take this one. Southwestern, welcome.
I'm not looking at each and everyone again in Jesus we talk. Yeah. So, Professor and Uncle Tommy, look how it is, Brian Manning, Finance Minister in the Ministry of Finance, under calling him there. What to pay for them contract and them and what to sign up for the documents. So what he talking there is either he lying or he trying to be bargain with the UNC and throw some old talk to come over. But we want to hear from India that how the computer get the glitch for the $3 billion. And then the Privy Council say that India has question to answer. But you see, when they see flower more than what I used to say a long time, all of them start to jump like headless chicken now. Because Bali's house, right? Yeah. Just as Marvin calling for receipt and they're talking about receipt and receipt. Why does they take all the receipt and drop it by the police already? I only lend them a photocopy machine with ink. Yeah? But you see, they still have to answer question. $2 million from a bank institution in a caucus bag. Jump on a plane. Somebody visa get cancer and the money gone before them. Yeah? I wonder. But you see now, birds together, flock together, and sleep together. Happy bird, defecate in the nest. So I ask you the question tonight, and I want all them students be on here, right? Yeah. And my good boy, Gordon Gagachayama Drajan. Right on by you there. Yeah, let me answer now, boy, and talk. Because you know why? Professor Wall Street have a program every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday with Uncle Tommy. Educating the African diaspora, showing them that life could be better. And also Gordon and leading to our pizza and Patricia the Weed. Put back the citizens of all their own in bondage. No, just answer tonight. All our money and all of misbehavior in public office under the ministers in the PNM for 10 years. Right? Who been deprived? And all is still asking the diaspora of the African people after 10 years neglected, spit on, and ridiculed, and tell them the greedy who dead. We know. All they coming back now and seeing all this thieving is not taken again and not misappropriated. That is thieving. And the African people and the planners suffered for years under the PNM. Money spent. First, I had set that money here, $500 million, going he direction with friends and family. Eh? Then you hear Penny, them calling with so much family, you know if it's try accent. So if Brian can answer that question, it's good. But it's the point I get it at, Patricia, leading to our warfare. All the fellas doing the African people injustice far too long, boy. And it's hot my heart to know that two African brothers who came from the trenches and see what Eric Williams left them in. They could not get betterment for the people. But yet still, billions of dollars shared among themselves. That's the lucky 22. Eh? The other thing I want to set a question to answer. Then bundles, Gaspin only have a set a question. And Fitzgerald Hines went to the car park. And up to now, we don't know what he collect. Eh? And they gone quiet. When last year about Eat Scotland, as you hear about ice cream, like he just up here. No, all you stop doing the African people that now, God, please, in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, Uncle Tommy going on in it. Do it for Uncle Tommy, that Uncle Tommy will see people in Trinidad really uplifted. Or they stop doing that. And all the bullying them to come back and vote for the PNM in this local election. Uncle Tommy and Professor, God bless all you. And my heart go out to all you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tommy, I think I don't want people to miss the message here, you know. This message is not about Brian Manning, you know, Tommy. The message is bigger than that, you know, Tommy.
Absolutely.
The folks, although don't miss this message with Brian Manning, you know, and Brian Manning, you know. Don't let the PNM take all down that rabbit hole, you know. Tommy, you know what is the big message here? The PNM is as corrupted as ever a party in Trinidad and Tobago. Corruption. This is the PNM, this land right in Balize House. The PNM is a corrupted party. Although don't we miss it and listen to, oh God, Brian Manning going after this, and the executive from San Fernando East resigning, and is a man and going and run for chairman of the corporate. Don't listen to all that, you know.
His father made an effort to even up the playing field. And what do you get?
What do you get?
They kick his teeth out his mouth.
Correct is right. Correct is right. So the bottom line is this. The PNM was always a corrupted party. Always. The only thing they had, Tommy, they used to act like the Cosa Nostra. They used to keep it a secret. And as the former say, whatever we do in the dark, we should be able to defend in the light. But they do so much thing in the dark that they cannot defend it in the light now. Or they defend Balize House now, now. Or they did it in the dark. Defend it now, now. Where do we see it? We want the receipts, Mr. Rupert.
Yeah, good night, Professor and Uncle Tom. All this thing was going on here. Yeah. Penny Beckles, just sitting back. Who's really the leader of this corrupt party, boy? You know, Penny Beckles is a waste of time, you know, boy. She's a waste.
Aruka,
who is the leader?
Did you listen to did you listen to Ashton Ford yesterday?
Yeah. But you know what, watch me. I don't know how take it. Somebody might we say they were happy and think they might want to shoot you or get rid of you because he rallying them, you know.
But listen to this. Mr. Intellectual asks a good question. He said, how come they have not condemned Ashton Ford for what he has been saying? How come they have not condemned him?
He's a powerful man, boy. in the PNM. PNM is based on corruption, Corruption, The PNMites people, how come them can see that corruption we're going on? How they talking about, and like the normal, like if nothing going on. A kind of foolishness with Gary Aboud and Savannah and all kind of thing they're talking about.
Diversion.
This party, PNM crash, I can see them come back in power. Is a mistake to put them back in power right now, Good program. Have a good night, fellas.
Thank you.
Tommy?
Yeah, Mr. Ford took a chance, but at least he was very honest.
He speak truth to power. And I had a slice of that video, yeah?
The toothpaste out the tube already. They can't put it back in.
Yeah, once the tube is out of the toothpaste, they can't put it back in. So what the PNM trying to do now is to put the toothpaste back in the tube.
No can do.
Folks, once the toothpaste is out of the tube, you cannot put it back in. Yeah? And listen now. If it's one thing, when the PNM people come here, tell me there's learn a lot, There's learn a lot. Right?
Absolutely.
A fish.
They would realize in time that we are honest about what we're talking about. We are genuine, and everything will manifest in time.
Correct is right. Anthony, Johnny C. In my honest opinion, Penny is the best leader for the PNM right now.
Yeah, for them to stay in opposition.
Correct is right. Johnny C, you ain't finished your sentence. In my honest opinion, Penny is the best leader for the PNM right now, so they could stay in opposition for the next half a century. Yeah. I agree with that. But finish your sentence correctly now, man. But don't worry, we finish it for you. But Bato say he think he's being sarcastic. No, we finish it for him. We finished it sarcastically for him. But Tommy,
we answer him and say yes. You are correct.
Tommy, yes. Look.
Question of the day. Is Brian Manning alleging that his PNM party is corrupt? PNM's
Audio.
Tommy, I forget I added that to that video. This is what is happening. That's what I told you. Don't get sidetracked, And this corruption have to do with Balize House, Tommy? Because Balize House is corruption. Balize House was built under corrupt means. Corruption. So you do PNM a favor, get them material, help them build Balize House, and in return, they give you government contracts. What is that? What do they call that? Up in Mars.
Corruption. The thing is that the person who we had appointed the hardest is the Lion King,
A fish doesn't rotten from the tail, Tommy. You're correct. And I don't know if they could subpoena people in Trinidad. In this country, we could subpoena people to come and testify under oath. Right, Tommy?
Yep.
I wonder if they could subpoena people in Trinidad. All you're asking a question, I don't know. Can they subpoena people in Trinidad to come and testify? Like the JSC?
I'm sure they are able to.
Huh?
I'm sure there's some provision there in the law.
Yeah, I feel this is subpoena the former. Have an investigation into Balize House, already have it, and let him come and testify. Well, Tommy, I don't know if that will make any sense because he will lie anyway. I don't think that will make any sense. Anyway, let me listen to this.
question of the day. Is Brian Manning alleging that his PNM party is corrupt? PNM San Fernando East MP Brian Manning is raising serious questions from within his own party, including concerns surrounding millions of dollars in CPEP contracts, an apparent conflict of interest, and the impartiality of internal PNM processes. Manning has called for independent oversight, saying members' confidence in the party is being eroded by unanswered questions.
So that is question of the day. What he is alleging is that his party is a corrupted party. And you know something, Tommy? Answer to Brian. Brian, it wasn't corrupted yesterday, you know, or the day before that. You sat in the Ministry of Finance for all them years under that corruption. You told me? And it's now something has happened for you and you're exposing them now. But that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So let's listen to it. Question of the day.
Question of the day. Is Brian Manning alleging that his PNM party is corrupt? PNM San Fernando East MP Brian Manning is raising serious questions from within his own party, including concerns surrounding millions of dollars in CPEP contracts, an apparent conflict of interest, and the impartiality of internal PNM processes. Manning has called for independent oversight, saying members' confidence in the party is being eroded by unanswered questions.
So that is the question of the day. And that is an easy answer. The answer in hard. Is the PNM corrupt? And this is not coming from outside the PNM party, you know, Tommy. This ain't coming from P.S. Tutu Wayne Robinson, you know. This ain't coming from Gary Noah Ark Griffith, you know. This ain't coming from them, you know. It's coming from right inside the party. You understand? But Tommy, the sad thing is that the corruption and the PNM propaganda, it's all over. It's not just in Trinidad, you know, Tommy. It's in different places too, you know. The PNM propaganda.
Of course.
In every nook and cranny, you know. Take a listen to this. Listen to this.
So here's what happened. The Homeland Security Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Roger Alexander, sat down. He picked up a pen and he wrote directly to the US Embassy, not about crime, not about visas, but about Trinidadians that are living overseas and what they are posting online. The accusation? They are spreading fear. That's right. According to Trinidad Express, Alexander claims that some Trinidadians that are living in the US with US visas, green cards, and even dual citizenships, they are using social media to push defamatory, inflammatory, intentional propaganda against the country. Be it videos, be it live streams, be it online news shows. And he says that these broadcasts, they are creating panic at home. Well, now let me tell you about the explosive request here. In his letter to Charge Day Affairs, Dr. Jennifer, the minister asked for something really dramatic. The US should revoke their visas. Yes, cancel the travel privileges of Trinidadians that are living abroad because of what they say online. The reason?
And let me say something here. Just cool. I see your comment there. Let me tell you something here. You see, when they do AI videos, you have to expose them. You cannot just leave it and say, that's an AI video. No, you can't do that. You have to expose it as PNM propaganda. Don't forget, you know. We cannot forget what came out of the mouth of Macaroni Pie Gonzalez. We cannot forget. And we will remind them
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
So folks, whether it's AI, IA, AAI, AAIII, we cannot let it go unchecked. We cannot let it go unchecked. Because if we let it go unchecked, it will spread like a virus. You see how the PNM have a virus in them now? They're licking up each other left, right, and center. They're like a virus, like a tsunami pass through the PNM. They're licking up each other. But as the former say, right? You get it wrong. Whatever we do in the dark, we should be able to defend it in the light. That's not what the Bible says. You know what the Bible says again, Tommy?
He said whatever we do in the dark, we should be able to defend in the day.
Yeah, but what the Bible says, the Bible, that's not what the Bible says, right?
The Bible says what's in the dark must come into the light.
Must come into the light. Must come into the light. He was trying to rewrite the Bible. Whatever in the dark must come to light. So all the dark things the PNM was doing, all the corruption they was doing, it come into light now. And it doesn't matter how it come, you know. It doesn't matter how it comes. It come into light. Yeah. It come into light. Yeah? Yeah, Gil, Gary Abu trying to resurrect the PNM. As you say that, Gil, yeah, trying to resurrect the PNM. Listen to him. Listen to him. Gil, I think you're looking at our library there, you know. Look, listen to him. I had to call him, man. Come here, answer me, you know. He answer me, let me see. Hey, partner boy, I ain't personal on grata no more. Let me see. What do you say? Another program. Hey, you know another program, Tony. You know another program. So I ain't personal non grata as yet. But listen to him. And you know, Gary shocked me. Well, no, Gary really shocked me. But I used to think Gary was impartial. Understand? Watch it.
I'm here in the Queen's Park Savannah, and I'm just looking at this here. This major earthquakes. What are they doing here? Is this to be removed? Is this temporary? The Honorable Philip Edward Alexander stated, "From what I have been told, the works are temporary." From what he has been told, who then is responsible? Where are the plans? What materials are being used? Oil sand? Toxic oil sand to leach into the water table? And what is the cost? And who authorized the work? Does it have town and country approval? EMA approval? Is there any heritage assessment? This is a 230-acre parcel of land that is owned by the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The Queen's Park Savannah does not belong to this government, the government before it, the government after it. Politicians come and go. You don't own our country. The Savannah outlives you. It belongs to generations that came before us, who suffered in slavery in those same estates, and generations after, who are yet to come. It belongs to us, all of us. And more importantly, it belongs to the unborn Trinidadians and Tobagonians, and they should know our history. We are not the owners, we are the custodians. And when you come into office and decide whip whap, you're going to spend $10 million on pave paradise and put up a car parking lot, we say no. No, no, no. It's not yours. It's illegal. You're using military men to commit an illegality against the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We will remember. We will remember. Millions of dollars spent and wasted. We will remember. Well, so many people are hungry. My God, help us. Dear God.
Tommy, I want to ask Gary. That's what I call him, man. You know, all I know I just only call all my partners. I want to ask my partner what he mean by we will remember. Tommy, you think you know what he mean by that? We will remember. What does he mean by that? Folks, what does Gary mean by we will remember? I don't understand that. What does he mean by that? So, listen, what does he mean by that?
What do you mean by that? That Auntie Hotel, she needs. We get too much. We get too much. And it's for them alone. And we will remember that them own the country and everything. Because them alone with the PNM could do what they want. But I want to know the certificate clearance for Malaysia House. I want to know the certificate clearance for the new party theater down in Lice Road. Where all the feasibility study and scientific, it will leach into the water aquifer. Yeah, true, that's right. But I want you to go down on the foreshore and buy some high-rise building and see where the sewer leaking out, when they're treated and when they're dumping it. See what the percentage of water. We will remember. But you see, when all you play smart with foolishness, people have to tell all you where to get off. Why you don't go and tell Stuart Young? He want to know what's scientific, right? Oil and gas well, the farmer he give and make other businessmen have half a petrotrin. Ask them oil and gas are vented in the atmosphere in the villages if it is bad for the environment. But you see, all you know, they just move it from a corner to put it on the other side. It's bad business. If you're so big and you don't know what is a daily bread, and that can move. And him said the leave it there, it's good. Because there are great people across the using Savannah. But the mayor, cleaning it and seeing about it and maintaining it. All you feel all the smart boy, but here what's going on. Go and see where all the hospital, General Hospital, F1, what quality going on in the river and the sea. How a peasant even, Professor.
Thank you. Yeah, and Randy Kelly, welcome. Randy Kelly, you have a point, Wildflower Park is also owned by the country, not by the Abbots. All you remember Wildflower Park? But them two and take Wildflower Park. All you remember that? Yeah. I remember that. Gary, do you remember that, Gary? You will remember. Do you remember that, Mr. Florida? Well,
yeah, but you remember when for the Emancipation Day when Shamu Bolby go, remember?
Yeah.
So you think it's something is coincidence, or you think is something that is planned? He using the same thing. All right, look on this then.
Yeah. I want to call Gary and ask him, what does he mean by you will remember? But he tell me in our next program. You understand? All you know, I just call my partner on them. But anyway, folks, this is the video that Philip Alexander made. Listen to this. I'm only going to play part of it. Listen to this. And is the EMA, Tommy? They found no problems at all with what they were doing in the savannah. And Gary couldn't find that out. Honestly, I tell all you, when you see them PNM propagandists and them come out, and they come out with the PNM propaganda, they ain't going to look for no facts, They ain't going to look for no FACTS, They're going to look for FAX. So somebody must have faxed Gary that story, and Gary end up in the savannah. Yeah? I'm going to take this call.
Yeah, Professor.
Yeah.
But the savannah, what they show you, all that year, do you see the savannah underdeveloped?
But
the savannah underdeveloped bad.
But
the savannah was development.
Well, Mr. Aruka, I want to ask Gary. Gary, you see the track them kids that be running in the savannah? You see the track they have in the savannah? Gary?
Something wrong with you? And when he say we go remember, what do you mean?
You
go vote them out?
I want
you go put back PNM. Who do you want to put back PNM? That way, you mean we go remember. You want to put back PNM so they could do what they want.
Okay. That's what it is.
Yeah. Later.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So that's why.
I know our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
Oh, that's what it is. That is what it is. So, folks, take a listen to some of this, please.
Now, I know plenty of people don't know the history of Trinidad and Tobago, and people like Gary Aboud and myself, we family was still on the boat, escaping Syria, trying to get somewhere, anywhere but Syria. 90% of the Syrians that land in Trinidad, the Lebanese, the Jews, the Mediterraneans, all of them that come under the Arabs, that come under the catch-all Syrian in Trinidad, none of them knew where Trinidad was at the time that they was running from Syria and all the other countries. Syria and Lebanon fighting war since Jesus Christ was a boy. I tell you all of that to put things in perspective, that we family was on the boat. And the white people who owned Trinidad and Tobago, who had subjugated the Thanos and the, what's the other name of the Caribs and the Arawaks? Anyway, we call them Caribs and Arawaks. Warahun, when they had subjugated them and took over this piece of land and claimed it for England, this is where they used to come to have their horse racing. This is what the savannah was for. Watch this drain. It's an important drain. Come in the savannah, no matter where you go, I deal with this drain. And it's an important point to make. And I want you to see this drain. Because this drain makes a big circle. It passes in front of where the grandstand is. The grandstand is actually the paddocks. And the place where people used to go and sit down in their fancy clothes and watch the horses race when the savannah was just basically a horse racing park. Now, I'm telling you all of that because I want to show you this. Because the North Stand and the stage still there, saving the taxpayers millions of dollars.
We're here for our convertible.
Every year they go and put up the North Stand and take back down the North Stand. And this year, for some reason, that didn't happen. And it saved millions of dollars. So, we want to put on the parade to make sure that the PNM don't say that we blanking them and we hiding the parade from them. Like somehow the parade have to do with the PNM alone, even though Tajmol Hossain is the man who wrote the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago. But that's a conversation for another time. We will pretend that Sir Ellis Clark was the one who did it. But anyway, at Marlborough House, there were people other than Eric Williams and Ellis Clark that were responsible for Trinidad getting independence. But let's pretend that parade and independence is only for African people. This guy was pretending for the Spain, no problem. But for this purposes, government is having a parade and they brought a temporary bridge. Now I know Gary Aboud, dumb as a post, temporary is a big word. And for him and Abigail RH, which is a Syrian fake profile, call my name in a video. So the government is doing massive construction that's going to contaminate the aquifer. We're going to deal with that in a little bit. But this is what it is. A couple buckets of aggregate to make a ramp so the Bailey Bridge could cross the drain where the white people horses used to run, so that for the parade, we could march without tripping on the drain. So this here is some shovels of aggregate that will pick back up and load on a truck without leaving too much of a scar. Down there, about 25% of the savannah was paved for carnival. So we could wind with Bumsy down low. You know what? I ain't even judging that. Do all your thing. There's one life to live and life passing, and I ain't gonna sweat small stuff. But I wanna show Trinidad and Tobago. Stink mouth Gary Aboud. do a video to twist all your navel string, make all you cry blood. Oh God, look, I want to zoom out. Can zoom it out. First it.
So, folks, we're going to stop it there right now. We're going to take a quick break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington. We're going to take a quick break. He bring all of the facts. You see, when them PNM propagandists and them come, and they throw the thing up on the wall to see if it goes stick, Tommy. Yep. And so far, Tommy, the thing not sticking.
None of it.
None of it. The spaghetti terry not working. It ain't working. It's not just ain't working yet tonight, you know. It ain't working at all. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. He's Uncle Tommy. I'm Professor Washington, and you right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Asking, who leak it? Who talking? Who listening? Somebody asking, who opposing? Who defending? Who quaking? Somebody asking.
Bullet in the head. Our time is over. What? We are supporters of PNM. We had too much under them. Oh God. Where's Jotia? Where all these people open their blasted mouth and talk?
I can't applaud a private line finding itself in public time. Who breached the trust? We need to know, because tomorrow whose call will show. But once the curtain open wide, the words themselves can never hide. Now the nation listening close to every sentence that was spoke. One name call out from the line. Where is Stuart? I wonder why. Auntie, your mouth to stink. Now poor Stuart have to sing. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You go make everybody lose their visa. Auntie, you went too far. Just go make me switch me water. Hey. Calling people by their race can never put this country in a better place. Mixed doctrine, baby, one family tree. Respect is how it always should be. Debate the issues, that's your right. But don't let hatred steal the light. The office deserves respect as well. No matter who the voters stand. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You go make everybody lose their visa. Yeah, Auntie, you went too far. Yeah, go make me switch me water.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Hold on, cool your temper, cool your tone. PNM dead, bury them now. Political cemetery. Hear the people growl. P&M dead. Bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery, no resurrection sound. Too many lies, too many broken promise. Rich getting richer, poor left with nothing amis. East-west corridor suffering over 50 years long. Still voting P&M like them under heavy spell strong. Not for the people, not for the people, not for the family, not for the family, not for the youth, not for the future. Tragedy. Them take the vote, then vanish with the power. East, west still rotting after 50 years sour. Pothole roads, schools falling apart. Hospitals crowded while big shots live smart. Promise sweet during campaign season. After election, pure betrayal and treason. Them step for all, but only serve them crew. We stunting daily, them living large true. P&M dead, bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery, no resurrection sound. Too many lies, too many broken promise. Rich getting richer, poor left with nothing honest. East-west corridors suffering over 50 years long. Still voting P&M like them under heavy spell strong. Not for the people, not for the family, not for the family, not for the youth, not for we future. Tragedy. Mommy working double, daddy stress overload. Children with no hope, just pain on the road. No jobs, no chance, no real opportunity. Just gunshots ringing and political hypocrisy. Them bill for the elite. We get the scraps and dust corridor crying out, but them ears full of rust. Time to wake up, break the cycle clean. Vote them out, end the suffering scene. How many more lies you go swallow down? How many broken promises before you turn around? P&M done finish, dead and gone. Bury them deep, sing the funeral song. P&M dead. Bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery. Seal them in, no sound. Too many lies, too many frauds. East-west suffering, we don't take it hard. Not for the people, not for the family, not for the future. P&M mystery. P&M dead. East-west still bleeding. Time to change instead.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you, right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And don't forget, folks, you can always join us Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. right here on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics on WZYE 95.9 FM and WZYE TV. Don't miss it, folks. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. So, folks, let me go to see if I have any voice notes here. Let me see here. Okay, here we go.
Good night again, Wall Street. Uncle Tommy and to everybody in the village. You know, Wall Street, some things you can't type. You have to put a voice note to say. For a God-fearing man, right, who always preaching about God, it's a hypocrisy I can't take. Right? This corner house Makome man, without proof, you heard people like Victor Roberts, Jack Warner, and others made certain statements against some UNC members about human trafficking without proof. And again, I'll come back to say, you said that you are a God-fearing man. Every 2 words that comes out of your mouth is about God and God and God. God will be fed up by hearing you. Right? You are bearing false witness. You have no proof of that. I remember Wall Street, and you could always go and check it because I don't come here and lie. I don't bring propaganda. I don't bring poison, half truths and innuendos. There was a Guardian front page article where they did an investigation, and there was no proof of that, none whatsoever. But Gordon, so like Bacchanal and commerce, like the corner house Macomb man that he is, right? He come to repeat it about who conducting human trafficking in the UNC, right? But I want to ask him, why do I expose some of the pedophiles that was named in the Sabga report? Expose it now. It's different strokes for different folks. And now you're hearing Brian Manning coming out with all the bacchanal that's going on. Just so we're going to hear about human trafficking too. Just so we're going to hear. Because there was one insider there, they put nothing past him. Thanks a lot, Wall Street. Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody in the village. Well, when I think what Ashton Ford said there was a shocker, well, today Ken Ali did another post. The Bacchanal now starting the PNM. And all who want to put a post about this government working sorcery and witchcraft or what, no. That have nothing to do with the Bacchanal that's going on in the PM. That have everything to do with their mind. When they try to dig hole and lie on people, that is what usually happens when they like to bear false witness. And I hope God know about bearing false witness against people, right? Imagine Brian Manning coming out and talking about 8 CPEP contracts. Who only used to wear costume jewelry now owning property abroad, upscale housing units, vehicles, and other lucrative items. Right? And from the and some things that you are hearing, and join the dots, right? From Foster Cummins and all who what he said, what Ashton Ford said, some of it here that he's saying is true, right? The and what they're saying, sorry for the being hesitant, them paper blowing up. What somebody was saying that they keep saying that Brian supporting Rowley and Stuart. They say no, that's not true. Brian don't like him, and they never had a good relationship. And from understanding is that because he had a lot to say about him and his wife, and Brian put him in his place. But I know somebody who visited the sister Manning's sister's office with their child, and they were talking, and she said it. She said it. We don't like him, but we couldn't vote for the lady. You see, look how bad PNM is. They still supported the PNM. I want to know how all of them feeling now. I want to know how his cousin, the mayor, how he feeling now. Let them take it. That is for opening the portal, the demonic portal. Right? Rowley let out all the demons, and it had to go back in now. They have to eat one another for what it is, and all the lies that they told about the UNC. And I'm telling God, they're sending him a warning. You see all these lies that they love to put up there, right? You have no proof of who was conducting human trafficking in the UNC, but you only hear foul mouth Victor Roberts and you realize who he repeating it from. You realize Wall Street, who God is repeating these things. Some people have no credibility. And he called himself a man of God and coming here and pushing a set of propaganda, lies, half-truth, innuendo, and poison. But you see, when you dig hole for people, what has happened to you? The bacchanal now start. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You couldn't have said it better. You couldn't have, but listen to Victor Roberts. Listen to Victor Roberts.
Once you are a PNM, you will care about the life of your family.
Listen again. Who said that?
Once you are a PNM, you will care about the life of your family.
Oh boy. I tell you, boy. Tommy, I tell you.
Yep.
I tell you, boy. Yeah. I'll never remember that. Tommy, you know, it's interesting, right? Today the UNC Women League released a letter. Let me read the letter for you. Them. You know the sad part is, Tommy, if you call yourself a women's league, what in people's mindset will they think that what will they think is your purpose? In people's mindset, what they will think is your purpose?
Women affairs.
To defend women affairs by any means necessary, right?
Correct.
It doesn't matter if it's PNM, if it's UNC, if it's DLP, you will defend women.
That's right.
Right? So, folks, I'm asking a question. Did the PNM Women's League put out a statement with respect to Star Sabga racial rant?
No.
Tommy, you sure about that?
I may have missed something.
I just want you to be sure, you know, sometimes we could miss
I'm
things.
sure.
You sure?
I'm not sure.
All right. No. Don't let me change your mind. Don't let me change your mind, because if you ain't here, you could say, well, listen, I ain't here and put out anything. So, folks, in the chat, I have a question. All you know, I just always ask questions. I am the man that come up with the question of the day. Question QOTD, question of the day. Did the PNM Women League put out an official statement denouncing Star Sabga racial rant against the Prime Minister? Because he's a woman. Right? So Tommy, they denounce Brian Manning. So now it's the PNM Women's League. Woman. It's not just woman anymore, it's woman now. So they put out a statement. Let's see if I get the statement here. Let me see if I get the statement here. Oh, Tommy. Let me do this. I just get some breaking news there. Let me do this. Boy, I tell you already, PNM has imploded. Yeah? And this is what's going on with the PNM right now.
Oh, you cook. Oh, you cook.
Yeah? That's what's going on with the PNM. But let me give you all this news here. Ooh. Right. So, folks, this letter is dated the 24th of August, 2026. It is to Mr. Foster Cummins, General Secretary, People's National Movement, Balize House, 1 Tranquility Street, Port of Spain. Dear General Secretary, resignation from membership of the People's National Movement. I write to formally tender my resignation as a member of the People's National Movement with immediate effect. I joined the PNM in 1999 and was formally inducted at WZYE House in January 2000. My decision to join was grounded in my belief in the party's founding philosophy, aims, objective, and policy. Over the years, I had the privilege of serving the party at several levels, from the constituency and general council to the central executive as an ordinary member, chairman of the National Youth League, a senator, and the party's parliamentary candidate for Faizabad in the 2010 general election. Although I have not been actively involved in frontline politics since September 2012, I maintain my affiliation with and connection to the movement at various levels. At this juncture in the party's history, I have carefully considered its recent conduct, its performance in government, its loss of office, and the wider state of the organization. This reflection has caused me to question how the PNM have moved so far from the character and values with which one identified: commitment to the national community, service before self, interracial solidarity, and integrity in public affairs. After separating fact from fiction, I guess you've been listening to us, after separating fact from fiction and perception from reality, I have concluded that the organization in its present form no longer reflects the PNM that I understood to have been shaped and led by Dr. Eric Williams, George Chambers, and Patrick Manning. I can no longer in good conscience maintain my membership. I thank the party and its membership across Trinidad and Tobago for many years of support. I thank the party and its membership across Trinidad and Tobago for the many years of support and friendship extended to me. I remain grateful for the opportunities I received to serve and for the contribution I was able to make to national development and to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I sincerely wish the PNM well. I hope its members will summon the courage to call the party back to order and undertake the transformation required for it once again to become a source of principled leadership and hope for the nation. This must include confronting any culture in which position of authority are perceived to serve personal ambition or the interests of the privileged few rather than national community. Yours sincerely, Joel Primus. I know Joel Primus. Joel Primus.
Joel Primus.
Joel Primus. Yeah. Folks. All you know, Tommy, we could be prophets here, you know. We could be prophets. I will say, Tommy, we are one of the few programs that plays this.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. But billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is scarcity. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, to health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every bite must have water. 5 roads smooth as 6. Provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the Port of Spain, inside sources say, PNM dead.
inside sources say.
You remember we was playing that? Just playing that inside sources say. And no, we didn't just was playing that, you know. We was also playing this too as well. Yeah, we played this. You know, when not one radio station in Trinidad would touch this. We was playing this. Yeah. As we say, what we just say again? Listen, folks, this is what we say. We say this and we mean this. We mean this. And this.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station. We're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
I have a political cemetery. It's not for people like you and me. It is for all them politicians. And I dig in the grave, no fuck with me hand. I find some of them, they living too long. And every 5 years it's the same old song. Some of them dead, just shame to lie down. So I prepare for them a burial ground. Rowley, my first grave for he. With joy in my heart, put him down with me. All of them useless politicians, only making up numbers in my island. Al-Rari, I refuse body. I leave them Muslim, them to deal with it. Big smile on my face, and with me bare hand. It's time to move trash from out of this land. Taking my time with he, I personally will prepare his body. Make sure he have a sardonic grin on his face. That's all he does do, that man is a waste. Bury him in the back of my cemetery. Turn he upside down, he face I can see. Look for the strongest grave digger to cover he. Not with the hand, put good fork on him. Gypsy, political grasshopper. I may feel a little pity cause he's my brother. But like Tarzan, he's swinging from vine to vine. It's time I help you to make up your mind. Fitzgerald, Rasta City. I know they go glad to get the body. Resi on beat, I'm done for all to see. Drink 2 beers and watch Togo get happy. I don't care all who go vex with me, but Kamala I not ready to bury. She is a strong, determined woman like me, and deserve a chance to run this country. When she in power, I don't go hungry. And Calypsonian does get big money. She don't deserve no spot in my cemetery. I putting she in the center of the city. Paula, you too damn lazy. You sit on a throne while women die daily. You deserve a nice spot in my cemetery. All you do is just collect big salary. Regis, you disappoint me with your racial tongue. You like you can see. Your barber does trim you with weed waka. All day, all you do is Sushila. Valley boy, you is a boss. I celebrate with you when PNM lost. One day you must come bust a line with me. We gon' knock a glass, make myself happy. I yardy that what you is to me. A grassroots man, stand up for country. I will stand by your side and watch you at work. But if you falter, you're going to get fucked. Watson, what is wrong with you? I thought you and Fally would have stick like you. Boy, shake the man hand and tighten that spade before PNM come back and win that race. Shamfa, one quick sacrifice. Yet every week she have new weave, man, she living nice. You and the cold pot man resemble and strong. A bum seated bread and you like a dog.
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Washington. Tommy, we've been playing them things for a long time.
Yep.
All them things we playing. You don't hear them things on no radio station or no other program in Trinidad. We originate, we don't imitate. Let me say welcome to Patricia Weed. I don't know, Patricia Weed. Some people say you attended the PNM Women's League meeting because they call a meeting and they wanted your presence there. You know, I don't know why, but we want to know if they release a statement about Auntie. We are asking Patricia Weed if the PNM Women's League release a statement. Let me see if I get a statement here. Let me see if I have it here, Tommy. Folks, I called Gary Abudi, told me he was on another program. So I don't know if he go if he might call me back or what, but Gary used to be my partner, boy. Gary used to be my partner. I could have called Gary and Gary pick up his phone. Okay. Caller, welcome.
Yes, good day again. Listen now.
Hold a minute. One minute, please.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
Caller, go ahead, caller. Caller, are you there?
Call my gluteus maximus. You know it is me here, caller, go ahead, caller. Boy, you know. Hey, you know I don't deal with move along and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
I deal with FACTS. And I deal in Reelsville. Right? But just a little bypass on something here. You say you don't know what Gary Aboud meant by we remember.
Yeah.
Oh, remember to ask him to know what you mean by that. But I'm surprised a big Democrat like you know that is all his chant all the time. We will remember. Anyway, no, I wanted to find out this Alexis woman, you know, causing all the bacchanal with Manning and stuff like that, right? Word in the tongue is that seems like two of the Bambinos happen to be the formers. Is that true?
I don't know. I know it.
Well, two children that she have.
One is with the
The one is with the former.
I don't want to foster anything.
But you hear words about that, though, right?
I don't want to foster.
You want to foster? Okay. You just wait for other people to do the work and then.
I'll tell you the evidence. I don't want to foster anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You ain't want to foster. No, and you can use that word in a different way too. Foster, like Joseph, the father of foster. Okay. All right. Well, later.
Thank you.
Take it easy. Right.
My flying will catch me that me first play nothing, not me, but you know that. I stay out of that. Tommy.
Yes.
Tommy, why it is, Tommy, that when we do something here, people get upset, but then we are proven correct. You all know that, eh? When I play this, the PNM just be upset. Patricia Weed just get mad. You understand? Gordon Gangachana, Jaijin Joseph, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Just be upset, Tommy. He just he going around with living, Tommy, trying to kick any dog he see. Any dog he see, he want to kick them. Any dog he see, he want to kick it. He leaning toward Peter Ulrich. Well, he trying to stand up straight for the first time. Steve D, well, I know what he did. PNM Red Fox, I don't know. I know what his story is either. 25, I don't know. And then the waffler, you know the waffler is consistent. When he comes to me, he waffles with Aunt Jemima syrup. Aunt Jemima syrup. And Mr. Waffler, please, try some pancakes next. Try some pancakes. Tommy, you ever had vegetarian pancakes, boy? Eh?
No.
Well, I think that tastes real good, boy. I was in
That'd be
Florida one
fine.
time. Yeah, boy. Last year or the year before, I went to the Waffle House, Tommy. That's all I know about the Waffle House, you know. But I didn't meet Mr. Waffler. I didn't meet him. I went to the Waffle House, Tommy, and I had some vegetarian pancakes, boy. Oh, good. That thing was real good, boy. I don't think I used Aunt Jemima syrup, though. I don't think I used Aunt Jemima syrup. Yeah, but I didn't see the waffler. I didn't see him. But folks, listen to this thought experiment, eh? All right? Listen to this.
After you're done watching this, you will start to question your entire life. So this bizarre experiment exposed something very wild about human behavior. Scientists put 5 monkeys in a room. In the middle of the room, a ladder. And at the top of the ladder, bananas. Every time one of the monkeys tried climbing the ladder to grab the bananas, the scientists sprayed all of them with freezing cold water. So naturally, after a while, the monkeys learned. Touch the ladder, everybody suffers. So they stopped trying. But then the scientists did something really weird. They removed one monkey and replaced it with a brand new one. Now, obviously, the new monkey sees bananas and thinks, jackpot! So it runs for the ladder. But before it can even reach the bananas, the other monkeys start to pull it back down. Eventually, the new monkey learns, don't touch the ladder, even though it never got sprayed with cold water. Then they replaced another monkey until eventually none of the original monkeys were left, meaning none of the monkeys in that room had ever actually experienced the punishment, and yet none of them would touch the ladder. Why? Because that's just how things were done. Sound familiar? Because a lot of people are living by rules right now that they never question. Limits that they have accepted, not because they're true, but because nobody ever asked why. Where are you staying limited right now and never stop to question?
You see, that is the problem with the PNM. You understand? Don't touch the banana. Brian Manning didn't want to touch the banana all the time because he understood. Now, all of a sudden, the PNM touching him because the other people now will see Walter Manning and them say, boy, not me, boy. Me ain't touching that banana. Or they think it easy. It's a thought experiment. Don't think they calling black people monkey and all kind of things. It's a thought experiment, all you. Let us use experiment and they use animals and experiment. Oh God, PNM people. Only think now, man. Think a little bit now, Patricia Weed. And while you're thinking, try to help Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Let me go back to the chat. Oh, Tommy, I think I had another video here. Wait, hold on a minute. Which one I was going to? Let me see. You just have so much, right? Oh, I was supposed to finish that. Video. What's the finish this? Folks, let me take a little finish this quick video here real quick. But these things are so important. When the propagandists of the PNM come out and they start to try to, by the way, how come we in here from Rambles and Teats? We in here from Rhoda Teats Bard. How come we in here from them, boy? Them silent? What to them? Like them going to the dentist? We ain't hearing from them at all, boy. Shambles, what going on, Shambles? All right, let me continue to listen to this.
It's small. All of this is the savannah. All of this green space here is the savannah. And this couple bucket of gravel that move when I mash it. It's not stable. They use New Jersey barricades to hold it in. because it's so temporary. Gary Aboud, Syrian spokesman, say on election day, he gonna do everything to make UNC lose. Remember him? That one. Come to do this here in Abigail RH, whoever the hell that is. But I wanted Trinidad and Tobago to see that this is a temporary structure that have no way of affecting the aquifer. In fact, Gary Aboud, now that your navel string in your hand and you're twisting it, I want to tell you what affects the aquifer in the savannah. I'm going to use our next big word. Percolate. Percolate. How the water percolates to get down into the aquifer. The aquifer is millions of years old. It's here since the dinosaurs was peeing in the savannah. But that's a story for another time. We'll deal with that another time. I know it's too much information. Gary Aboud, there was a post. You wouldn't understand none of this. I want you to see how much savannah not paved. And I want you to see the couple buckets of gravel to get over the temporary Bailey Bridge. This aquifer is affected by cars driving in the savannah, compacting the dirt, but it's here millions of years before humans were thought of. And it will be here millions of years after we gone. He don't care about no aquifer unless the aquifer benefits his family. Because he didn't go and do a video when Dominic Hadid and the Pernod Ricard deal, because I remember, I was there, I was part of the marketing team that got Pernod Ricard the land because we announced that they were coming to grow anise in Trinidad and create jobs and put farmers to work and use the county lands. And that's what was supposed to happen there. Somewhere along the skimmy dimmy, Dominic Hadid and Blue Waters end up controlling it. And next thing you know is plenty 100 more acres get Camille Robinson Regis and she bald head, hold she belly and ball hand and water. All that nonsense. He didn't. Gary Aboud and Abigail RH and all the others who tagging me and calling my name never went down by Hadid. Because you see, this is Trinidad. And if you have enough money, you could use blackface and chain up black people. See, the 500,000 black people that live in this country, their job is not to benefit themselves. Their job is to benefit others. And that is what Gary Aboud, Abigail RH, and the others are trying to do. Gas up black people. Faris, gas up black people. Tell them prison conditions. People shouldn't be in there. Take your family out and go on. The rest of the black people are still in the jail. Conditions good for them. Don't worry about that. That conversation for another time. But for this purposes, Mr. Gary Aboud, I fight for Wildflower Park. When your family sees it and put Hawk Aboud Security on duty 24 hours in that park, Wildflower Park, the overflow from this park, or you take it and under the PNM, under Rowley, Syrians couldn't do nothing wrong. They could do what they want. Take Wildflower Park and blank poor people. I ain't gonna say poor black people because all poor people was getting blanked there. It is under Kamala Prasad Bissessa we were able to take it back, liberate it, and emancipate it. And now poor people, black, Indian, and all, even poor Syrians, I think they have 2 in the country, could go and take their wedding picture there. Gary Aboud, as usual, you're full of shit. You used this issue to try and undermine this government. I want Trinidad to be able to see. So please, send this video viral. This couple buckets of aggregate for this Bailey Bridge to cross the white people horse racing drain is temporary. I'm going to show you how temporary. I hope the police and the army don't get vexed. Watch this. See how temporary? They don't even have a retaining wall to hold them. This rests down on the grass. Watch it. This is called a New Jersey barrier. Rest down on the grass, hold it back. This rest down. Look, it's wood. Gary Aboud. Look at wood it rested on. They about. It's so temporary. So Trinidad and Tobago, don't take on Gary Aboud, please. He is just looking for a horse to ride so they can get the PNM back in office so the 1% can go back to thieving out the money. We must have breaks on all this aquifer, poison, they gonna kill we, oh God, they gonna kill we. Gary Aboud, you stinking stunt artist. Where the poison coming from this into the aquifer, brother? Jackass.
So there you have it, folks.
Wow.
There you have it, live on direct, right? Live on direct. You understand? There you have it, live on direct. Make your own decisions now. We bring you the facts. The whole facts are nothing but the facts. You see? Gary bring you a different type of facts. A different type of facts to me. To me, them think everybody, the PNM think everybody just take chain up easy, you know. You know? Really and truly. You know? You asking me, what should you find that correct for a minister to carry on with? If you asking me that, if I find it correct, yeah. Folks, let me welcome PNM Steve. PNM Steve. Let me see something. Audio, keep it clean in the chat, please. All right? All right? We're not going down them lines, okay? We're not going down them lines. I'll let you all know, all right? Stop it right now. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, folks. All right? I'm talking to everybody. Keep it clean, eh? What's this? Okay, all right. I think I saw Steve make a comment there. What is the comment Steve make again? Angela Daria says, at Patricia, you're enslaving your own people because your esteemed political leader tie your head up and sold your people to the 1%. Correct as well. Mr. Intellectual, 1 minute. 1 minute. Steve said, I love truth and good government and accountability to the citizens regardless of their politics. I wonder if Steve said that for the last 10 years when his party was in power. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Blessings and example. You see, this is the kind of thing that people failing to understand, right? The ignorance of people, right? That they would believe a little piece of propaganda that a man who talking one set of dotishness and have no information shares nothing other than propaganda. And these people are now gobble it up and then they're making that an issue. But again, the lack of intelligence would demonstrate to anybody how ignorant they are. I'd have a couple of them that I try to give some information on the chat day. I don't know if you've probably noticed it, but they're trying to prove that the PNM not corrupt and that them not corrupt and that they know what is best for the country. Them know better than anybody else. Them memory is so good. But you see when people get abused when they're small, right? It'll show up in their old age, especially when they never get treatment for it. They never had nobody to counsel them and bring them out of that and kill them dead. Them love God more than anything else. And them could talk about God and they could talk about righteousness and truth. And they had no concept or no idea about it because why? They're just living in the abuse that they are accustomed with. And that's the best thing after sweet bread. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you. You know, I want to admit something, that most of the supporters of the PNM don't mind the abuse they get from the PNM. Let me repeat that. Most, and I'm saying most, most of the supporters of the PNM do not mind the abuse they get from the PNM. One is their own black people abusing them. On the other side, when they get good service from the UNC, they don't feel good about that. And they rather stay and be abused by their own people, that they improve their quality of life under the UNC. Me not asking all you, I'm telling all you. I not asking all you, I'm telling all you. You could go up into Laventille today and ask some people. They will tell you, boy, not me and them. I staying with the PNM. The PNM had a place dilapidated, run down. Not me, boy. I staying with the PNM. I was at PNM till I dead. That's what they will tell you. Ask Patricia Weed if she's at PNM till she dead. She wouldn't want to admit it. But I know in she quiet time, she say, see me, I was at PNM till I dead. Many of them. Ask PNM Steve. Well, PNM Steve is something what the former say. We hope what we do in the dark, right? We could do what in the light, Tommy?
Come into the light.
We hope what we do in the dark, we could defend in the light. You understand? So PNM Steve hoping what he do in the dark by supporting the PNM, he could support in the light. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. Mr. Intellectual, Mr. Financial Guru, welcome.
Yes, good night, Professor Wall Street. Good night, Uncle Tommy. Good night, everybody at WZYE. Professor, I want to be quick because I know you're closing up the show.
Yeah.
Listen to you with regards to that experiment. And I want to come from a different perspective for the PNM and all those who are in public life. The integrity of public life has been a joke for the last 63 years, I think. And that message through that experiment, I want to show the converse of it. Yesterday I pointed out that the figures in the PNM right now, they need to remove themselves. They need to be expunged. If the PNM has to have any semblance of being a political opposition party, because for now they're the opposition party and you still need an opposition party. But I am saying this government, we have to pray for them. We have to pray for those people that actually, to pray for the PNM people to make the decision to start getting these officials out. Why? Unless and until they understand that experiment, it's called Pavlov's theory of negative and positive reinforcement. That same example you read with that monkeys, unless those guys get negative reinforcers, and what do negative reinforcers mean? If you go and you touch that banana, and I don't like using this because, you know, they go say, oh, you're talking about monkeys, you're talking about black people and all of that. But we're talking about human beings. In Singapore, if you touch the banana, that ripe banana is all the benefits that all these politicians and their friends and their families have gotten over the last couple of years, and the private public workers, the private people who are patients, people who don't have houses. You're talking about that citrus grove and wood green. If they get that negative reinforcement, which is explain your wealth, explain all the differences why Wood Green could get a $191 million project, while Rainbow could get $33 million. They bid for $33 million less and didn't get the project. Explain that or face the consequences. Explain how Foster Cummins and his family could get $500 to $750 million in contracts from HDC. Explain how that same deputy political leader or deputy chairman of the San Fernando East Council and the deputy mayor could, while she's in office, her and her family could get millions of dollars in CPEP contracts. Explain all of that. Explain how a person could get 450 acres on a valuation that was way back in time. Until that happens, we need to give them the negative reinforcement. Let the chips fall where they may. And I'm telling you, on the PNM will begin to understand that. This is about country first. For too long, the PNM has gone away with the fact that they could do what they want. They don't care what they want. And they put especially people of our hue, black people, who are the back of the bus. at the back of the bus can no longer stand. Professor Wall Street, Brian Manning, he's coming to the fore right now. His mother's coming to bail him out. But where was Brian Manning when he was trying to obtain that Clico building around the corner by what they call it, One Woodbrook Place? You remember what was happening? He was going to get that at about some ridiculous price. So now, as I say, and I'm keeping it on Brian Manning because he's not his father. They said the apple don't fall far from the tree. But the only reason why Brian Manning, unfortunately, and I'm saying it out loud, is coming to point this out is because his political legacy and future could be expunged in 2020. Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, everyone at WZYE, the fact is we have to give them negative reinforcement. Let the police, let the FIU, let the Integrity Commission, let Mrs. Beverly Khan do their jobs and let the chips fall where they may. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Theory of positive and negative. Is it positive?
Yes. Pavlov. No, it's behavior.
Okay.
Behavior.
Cool.
So you could check it out. You learn that in Psychology 101 in school. All right? And you could talk about that later. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Yeah. You see, folks, what we do here, we want you to learn. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night, Mr. Anthem. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night, all the callers, and viewers. Everybody, happy to see you on this Monday. Be safe until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And these for all the PNM sycophants. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Mr. Speaker, economy is booming. Mr. Speaker, we see economic change. And Mr. Speaker, we see the PNM dead and buried. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Yeah. Folks, let me give my closing comment here. Tommy, when people talk about the PNM and they talk about corruption, people say, hey, no PNM and no corruption. They used to want to lambaste you and say UNC. Look. Whatever they do in the dark, they cannot defend in the light. Whatever they did in the dark, they now cannot defend in the light. They did all the thing in the dark at Balize House. Where do we see it? Now when we turn on the light, they cannot defend it. They did all the corruption with CPEP. When we turn on the light, they cannot defend it. They did all the corruption in San Fernando East. Now they turn on the light, they cannot defend it. They cannot defend it. Because they was in charge. When you're in charge, you could cover it. You know, Tommy, why do you think they put icing on a cake? They put this is my theory, yeah? They put icing in a cake so you don't know what type of cake you're going to get. You don't know if the cake yellow. You don't know if it's a black cake. You don't know if it's a red velvet cake. So they put icing on it. And until you cut it, then you know, that's a yellow cake, or that's a black cake, or that's a velvet cake. That's what the PNM did. The PNM was putting icing on the corruption for years upon years upon years. And finally, when 2025 came around, April the 29th, we get a chance to cut the cake and to see what kind of cake it is. And when we cut that cake, the first kind of cake you get is a corruption cake, whatever color it's going to be. Folks, let me give my closing comment. And I hope that Patricia Weed and them
24th.
We'll see the light one day. I hope. This is my closing comment.
24th. Lord my God, take the lead over this new week. Go before me, guide my choices, bless my plans, and direct my life. May your presence be over every step I take, your wisdom over every decision I make, and your hand over everything that lies ahead. Father, bless the work of my hands, and do not let me waste my strength on things that add nothing to my life. Give me discernment to recognize good opportunities and courage to do what needs to be done. Where there are obstacles, give me strategy. Where there is uncertainty, bring clarity. Where I need to wait, give me patience. And when the time comes to act, give me the confidence to move forward. Lord, bring order to what is confused, direction to what is uncertain, and take care of everything that is beyond my reach. I am not asking you for a perfect week. I am asking you for a week guided by you, because I know that under your direction, every step will have a purpose. Go with me, Father, and may I have many reasons to be grateful at the end of these days. In Jesus' name, amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay where I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. From you want to go? You want to go after the break?
Do the top of the hour.
All right. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you. We'll be right back. I'm going away.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village. He's Uncle Tommy. I'm Professor Wall Street, and you right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Tommy, at this point in time, the former didn't know you were sending a message to his own party. He didn't know that.
Oh, you cook. Oh, you cook.
He sent that message to his own party, and he didn't even know. Go ahead, Tommy.
Lord, tonight I want to give you thanks for everything. Thank you for having us have this show. Thank you for keeping us safe. Thank you for our healing. Thank you for everything. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror. You have to become that change that you want to see. However, if you're looking at the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other tomorrow, God willing. Till then, good night.
Good night. You know, Tommy, let me just read a few lines from the release from the PNM Women League. Media release for immediate release Monday, 24th of August. The National Women League condemns the conduct of MP Brian Manning. The National Women League wishes to express a deep concern regarding the recent public utterances of MP Brian Manning regarding the San Fernando East Constituency Executive and the People's National Movement. The National Women's League take no issue with the fact that Mr. Manning has concerns. Every member has the right to raise such, and the PNM provides appropriate forum to accommodate same. What is extremely disappointing is that MP Manning has disregarded and ignored the process which has already been initiated within the party to address the matters he has raised. Mr. Manning is well aware that this matter is being resolved in accordance with the party's constitution, yet he has continued to recklessly pursue these issues publicly, rather than allowing the process to be completed. This approach undermines the party established structure and the authority of the very process designed to address his concern. It also creates unnecessary division and places internal party matters before the public when they should be allowed to resolve internally. So, Tommy, if the PNM have any corruption, we should solve that internally. Right? We should do our corruption and fix it internally. As women who stand on the shoulders of those who have fought for greater voice and representation in political life, we firmly believe that having a voice also comes with great responsibility to respect process and accountability. The National Women League therefore calls on Manning to respect the process that has been established and allow the relevant party structures to do their work. The PNM's Women League.
Well,
Tommy, Where is this statement on anti?
You lost your voice that time.
Where is that statement on anti?
You
That's what
lost
I
your
want
voice.
to know. Patricia Weed, where is the PNM statement on anti? I want to know that. Inquiring minds want to know, Patricia Weed. Tell we. Tell me.
It'll get hoarse.
I guess we ain't gonna know about that, right? We ain't gonna know about that. I don't think we'll ever find out about that. All right, look, we have the last audio here.
Hi, guys. Why don't Gary, the illegal bee bottle seller, contact the police about the guy that's bringing in the illegal honey with his bottles?
Yeah, I mean, even Trini Trump wants to know. Trini Trump wants to know. I would ask Gary that too, you know. But tell me, you know, we consistent. You know, we consistent. PNM Steve say like the man called WS. Who's WS? I mean, who's WS? Oh, Wall Street. Okay. Like the man called Wall Street suffering from a brain freeze. Did you read that I'm not a PNM or UNC? So PNM Steve, you didn't vote in the last election, right? That's what you're telling people. You didn't vote in the last election. PNM Steve, if you didn't vote in the last election, you have no moral authority to talk any politics in Trinidad and Tobago. And make it even worse, you're living in Trinidad? Nah. I hope you're not living in Trinidad. You know, we outside is a different story. But if you're living in Trinidad and you didn't vote, you lost all moral authority, PNM Steve. Yeah, you lost all moral authority. All right, let me give you closing comment now. Hey, or they had to stop the disrespect in the chat. If you disrespect in the chat, I gotta give some people some time out. All right, folks, closing comment. Okay, here we go. Oh, Listra just came in, boy. And the culture of corruption. Yeah. Yeah, Joel Primus sent a letter, boy. And Joel Primus is a big PNM. Oh, yeah. Think about it, yeah. The PNM is having like an exodus movement of job people. Exodus from the PNM to the UNC. Exodus. Anyway. Empty chairs for the PNM press conference. Ms. Santa Cruz says, Joel Primus have seen the light. The corrupt Balize scales have been lifted. Nigel English said, good night, folks. Night to you, Nigel. Angie says, peaceful and restful night to all until we meet again tomorrow. Ms. Santa Cruz says, I see hate, I see bitterness, I see anger, I see a woman out of control, vexed because she can't touch the banana. Oh, God. Yeah. Gordon Ganga Chana Jaijan Joseph says, talk to God and man, and if you don't support flip-flopping and call on the courts to deal with all criminal, it will show that you are a country lover, and things will change to the better, not like April. You go finish that tomorrow. Susie Charles said, Professor Walsh, connect me and all in the village. Good night and sweet dreams till tomorrow. Thank you, Susie. Andrew says, be good, do good, feel good, choose to be optimistic. You'll feel better. Have a peaceful, blessed night. Thank you, Andrew. Ms. Santa Cruz says, if what you offer was not enough, offer your absent. Salt isn't written on the menu, but as absent is felt. Yid Kenta. I forgot that, right? Michael says, read PNM never worked for supporters, only CPEP. Never had work for supporters, only CPEP. Bato's closing comment, do not be afraid of growing slowly, but be afraid of only standing still. Correct is right. Patricia Wheat said, was she too bad you didn't know that till you didn't get the building? Okay, you had to learn from something, Patricia. You had to learn. Yeah, they didn't want to build. Yeah, you're right. They didn't want the building for them little poor black disadvantaged people from Laventille and Van Rice. Because if the 1% had come and asked for that building, they would have given it to them long time. Yeah, they would have given it to them. Yeah, that's what it is. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely correct. They want nothing for them people, you know? Michael Oliver said, good night all. Good night all. PNM is history. Amen. Semantic says, Gordon, these people you are holding in high esteem are UNC failures and are presently in the doghouse. As Smooth says, when the village, we in the village will pray for the PNM sycophants who dying going down with this ship. You hear this? You're going to China, Joseph. Call Victor. If you call others and do not get them, or Shambles, Marsha, KFC, Kunji, Anderson. They get some balance. Anderson was on the program yesterday. What were you talking about? Anderson was on the program yesterday. Like you wasn't here yesterday. Oh, you was in church. Okay, you was in church. So, folks, we are out of here. We'll see you same WZYE time, same WZYE channel tomorrow. Good night. Have a pleasant rest of the evening, and we'll see you tomorrow, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Good night. Bye-bye.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9.